Hey everyone, my name's May. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for you guys, just showing you some of the stuff that I got to help me get started on my journey to becoming a streamer. So if that's something you're interested in, stick around and let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to mention is that I'm filming this first part of my video on just a Logitech HD 1080p webcam, which I've had for quite a while, and I think that's a great start for something if you're just looking for something to mess around with and maybe practice with, take some videos. I think that's a great option. But I thought it would be cool to film the first part of the video on that webcam and kind of show you everything, and then I'm going to get everything set up and use the new webcam, set up the microphone. So I thought it would be cool to be able to compare the two just so you guys can see and hear any differences. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is actually already unboxed because I needed to test it, but it's just a very basic gaming headset. It's a Corsair, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it has a little microphone, and really the only thing you really need to pay attention to when getting a headset is just depends on what you're going to be gaming on. So this one can be used with a variety of different devices, whereas some you'll have to look because they might only be able to be used with like Xbox. So that's the only thing I would say to look out for when you're getting a headset. I also will mention that I'm a person that has no experience with gaming or anything like that as far as like gaming on PCs, using headsets, using really any of this stuff. I used to game a lot back in the day, but kind of got too busy, and now that I have some extra time, and I thought that would be cool if I was on the other side of streaming, because I do watch a lot of streamers. I always have. I love them. I get very attached to them. So I thought it would be cool to be on the other side of that and just see what it's like to be the streamer. Here we have the webcam, face cam. I'm assuming that's the brand. But yeah, this is something that you can pick up Best Buy, Amazon, and let's open it. Alright, got a little box, probably with some wires in it. Yes. Ooh. It's got a cover on it. At least I think that's a cover. Maybe it's not. I don't want to pull on it and break it. But it must be, right? Okay, it definitely did have a cover on it. I was just not about to break that to try to find out. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful. All right, and then yeah, this just kind of opens so that you can clip it onto your computer. Very nice. I can't wait to use this. All right, next up we have a Stream Deck. It's made by the same company that makes the webcam that I just showed you guys, so that's really cool. I honestly don't know much about this particular device, so I'm going to have to do some research, and maybe in the future I can make a video kind of going deeper into details about any of these devices that I'm showing you. But I assume it helps you switch scenes on OBS, like maybe do an away screen, like a be right back screen, or if you have two different angles of the camera, switch between those, switch between, I'm sure, a lot of things. So I'm really, really excited to figure out how to use this. This I'm sure is going to be very, very helpful. But also another thing that's not, necessary if you're just wanting to start out and start experimenting and everything like that. So definitely don't get caught up in feeling like you need to get this, you need to get that in order to start streaming. You can definitely just start with like the most basic setup and still totally kill it, and if anything, you'll get a lot of practice out of it, so you can't really go wrong with that. Next, we have a microphone, which is crazy. I'm very interested to see how much of a difference that's going to make. I don't know about you guys, but I hate the sound of my own voice, so it's going to be weird hearing it amplified. I used to work at a call center, so maybe that's what made me hate it, because I used to have to like listen to my calls over. It's like, oh my god. But alright, let's see here. This looks like the stand for it. We just gotta check in all of these. I swear, sometimes they hide little wires that you need in the smallest little box that you would never look in, and you gotta go digging through the trash for it. Alright, so this is a stand. Cute. Seems really easy to use. Got our pamphlets. Ooh, it's pretty heavy. Wow. Let's see what this is. More wires. Very nice. Ooh. Look at that. No idea what any of these mean yet. So we are definitely in on this adventure together. So if you have ever wanted to start streaming or making any content, just start it now. Do it along with me, because I also am a noob. No idea what I'm doing. Anything that I learn will be through YouTube. Thank goodness for YouTube, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Alright, I can't wait for you guys to hear me talking into this in the next part of the video. Alright, and this is actually what I am the most excited to unbox today. It's something I feel like I wouldn't have gotten like myself, but somebody that I had mentioned I wanted to like start streaming and gaming and all of that gifted it to me, so I get to have something a little, probably a bit more wild and out there than I would have got for myself, but I'm so excited. I love like cool things, so let's see. I have no idea what to expect. Ooh. Oh, a raise enhancement kit. Okay. I don't know what that means. Ooh. No idea what all of those things do, but that excites me. Okay, that is freaking sweet. What a nice little box too. Okay, well, don't even know what that does, but I'm excited for it. Feels like Christmas. Oh my god. The presentation though. Dang, this is a nice case. You guys don't even know what's in here yet. I at least know like what's in here. You guys don't even know. Are you ready? Oh! Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's a keyboard. But it's a very unique keyboard. Let's see. This is just so heavy. Like, is there something else in here? No. It's just got extra like padding to really protect it. Wow. This, what the just kidding, it's supposed to do that. Isn't that crazy? It's so you can like kind of face it however you want. Oh, just look at how beautiful it is. So pretty. It just slides right apart. So cool. It's so you can face it different ways. If you're gaming a lot, so your wrist isn't getting like tired having to keep it like this, you can kind of just like chill. And oh my god, I'm assuming these are really cool colors or something that you can put on there. Oh, I'm so excited for this, you guys. I'll have to give you guys an update on what I think of it once I've been using it for a while. Alright, so that was the unboxing portion of the video, and now I'm just going to get everything all set up, and I'll bring you guys back and let you know what I thought about the initial setup, if it was pretty easy, if I ran into any issues, I'll let you guys know. And yeah, I'll just show you my little setup, like how my lighting is, my monitors, and all that.
Hi everyone, I am back. It's been about a week since I recorded that first video, and as I was editing, I realized that the whole second part of the video, you couldn't hear me. So, that's why I'm here re-recording this part of the video, but it's not all bad because now I have had some more time to mess around with the devices a bit more. And I also realized in the first video there was a couple of devices where I either didn't say the brand or I just didn't say it correctly. So now I'll be able to clear that up a bit for you guys in this new re-recorded video. So one of the first things I showed you guys was this gaming headset, the Corsair one. And I actually ended up getting another one as well, just because it was on sale and I really liked the green. But this brand is Razer, and really the only major difference is the microphone comes out and goes back in. So that's really nice. I do like that a lot. But I will say the Corsair pair is a bit more comfortable for me personally. The Razer, it's a bit like loose on my head, so I can kind of hear better with the Corsair pair too, just because it cups my ears a bit better. But overall, I would say they're both really, really good. I would recommend either of them if you're looking for a new headset. The next thing I'm going to update you guys on is the webcam. So hopefully you guys can tell the difference in the picture quality from the beginning of the video to now. I think it looks really, really good. The colors are super vibrant, and it was also really easy to set up. I pretty much just had to go to the website, download the software, launch it, and then it was ready to go. The brand is Elgato, and you can find them online or at Best Buy. Alright, next thing I showed you guys was this little guy, this Stream Deck here. Sorry, it is plugged in, so I don't want to pull on it too much. But as you can see, I did program a few things on there, and I really, really like it. It makes it super easy to switch the camera angles, which I was just messing around with, and also doing like an away screen. And there's also a way to hook it up to like your Spotify. So if you're playing music, you can press a button and it'll skip a song or whatever. But I can definitely see this thing coming in really handy if you are finding yourself having like a bunch of different screens up everywhere and you have to click on one thing and then like everything disappears. If you know, you know. Then yeah, I would definitely recommend looking into this. It's really, really handy. Not something that's like super necessary or anything, but I think it's really cool. and it's the same brand as the webcam, so Elgato. And I would definitely check it out if it sounds like something you're interested in. All right, next up is the microphone. So, obviously, I did have a bit of trouble with the audio in that second part of the video there, and I'm still not exactly sure what I did wrong, but I do seem to have been able to fix it. So, yay. But yeah, definitely it takes some getting used to. Obviously, it sounds better the closer you are to it, but I have been like streaming before and like kind of like sitting back like this, and nobody complained about the audio or said they couldn't hear me or anything. So I'm not sure if it's just a bit different when you're recording as opposed to streaming, because yeah, I'm still not exactly sure what went wrong in that first clip. But overall, now that I've figured it out, I am really happy with it. I think it sounds really good. It's super easy to use. You pretty much just plug it in and it's ready to go. And I couldn't really find any like other settings that I could mess with. So maybe there is some, but overall, I do think it sounds really good. So if that's something you're interested in and if you think it sounds good, then the brand is Shure. This is just like the podcast microphone. And again, you can just buy it online, or they also have them at Best Buy, probably other places too, to be honest. But definitely a good beginner microphone, in my opinion. The next update I have for you guys is on this awesome gaming keyboard. I know in that first video I was so excited, I didn't even tell you guys the brand. So the brand is Digma, and just to remind you guys, it does come apart like that. I think it's so cool. I really, really like it. The only thing I will mention is it doesn't have a keypad like for the numbers, and it also doesn't have the arrows like a standard keyboard would, but there is shortcuts for it, so you just have to figure those out. But yeah, that's the only thing I would mention about it is if you're having to input a lot of numbers, definitely probably not the best keyboard for like work because of that reason, but for gaming, I think it's so cool. I'm really, really enjoying it. It took me a few days of like typing on it to get used to the feel, but now that I'm used to it, I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's just so cool and pretty. So that was just a little update video for you guys so I could let you know what I thought about all of the devices that I showed you in the first part of the video. And in the future, if you guys want to go more into depth about any specific device, we can definitely do that. But I just wanted to show you all what I got to get started. And the last thing I'll show you guys is just my setup from my perspective, just in case you're curious on how I have my desktop set up and my lighting. So this is what my setup looks like from my perspective. Definitely nothing too crazy, but works for me. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, comments, or any advice for me, I would love to hear it down in the comments. And I'll be seeing you guys in another video really soon. Bye guys!